In 1952, John F. Kennedy transitioned from the House of Representatives to the United States Senate, marking a significant step in his political career. He set his sights on the Senate seat representing Massachusetts, running as the Democratic candidate against the incumbent Republican Senator Henry Cabot Lodge, Jr. This Senate campaign was another pivotal moment in Kennedy's journey through American politics. Kennedy's Senate campaign was hard-fought and closely watched, as it pitted two influential political families against each other. The Kennedys and Lodges were both well known in Massachusetts, and this electoral contest garnered considerable attention. Ultimately, JFK emerged victorious, securing the Senate seat in a closely contested race. As a senator, JFK continued to build on the foundation of his earlier political experiences, and his time in the Senate was marked by a commitment to addressing a wide range of pressing national issues. Some of the key aspects of his Senate career included his work on civil rights issues, labor reform, and foreign policy. Civil rights. During his Senate tenure, Kennedy demonstrated a growing commitment to civil rights. He supported civil rights legislation and was vocal in advocating for the protection of the rights and liberties of all citizens, regardless of their race or ethnicity. His early support for civil rights laid the groundwork for the more comprehensive civil rights initiatives he would champion during his presidency. Labor reform. Building on his earlier involvement in labor relations in the House, Kennedy played a significant role in labor reform in the Senate. One of his most notable achievements was his work on the Labor Management Relations Act, commonly referred to as the Taft-Hartley Act. This legislation, passed in 1947, aimed to strike a balance between the rights of labor unions and employers. It included provisions that limited the power of labor unions and aimed to reduce strikes and labor disputes. While it was controversial and faced opposition from labor organizations, Kennedy saw it as a necessary measure to promote labor stability. Foreign policy. Kennedy's interest in foreign affairs remained a prominent feature of his Senate career. His military service during World War II and his growing recognition of the global challenges of the Cold War era fueled his commitment to a strong and engaged American foreign policy. He was an advocate for a robust international stance, which foreshadowed his later foreign policy decisions as president. JFK's tenure in the Senate further solidified his reputation as a thoughtful and principled legislator. His ability to work across party lines and his dedication to addressing pressing national issues drew attention not only from his colleagues but also from the American public. The early 1950s were a turbulent time in American history, marked by the challenges of the Cold War, civil rights struggles, and labor disputes. Kennedy's pragmatic and well-reasoned approach to these issues earned him respect on both sides of the aisle. John F. Kennedy's time in the United States Senate represented a crucial period of growth and development in his political career. His commitment to civil rights, labor reform, and a strong foreign policy stance foreshadowed the priorities he would later pursue as the President of the United States. His experience as a senator played a pivotal role in preparing him for the presidency and allowed him to further refine his vision for a more just and prosperous America.